Recorded.
Hi, everyone. I want to welcome you to my Turn Your Health into Your Wealth business webinar. My name is Danielle Kramer, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so I first need to point out that this picture right here pretty much sums up my love and passion for this business and this community. And this was only taken a few weeks ago on the trip that all of us earned to Riviera Maya for helping people get started on their health and wellness journey. And you can see by the laughter and the smiles and the joy why we do this business. And the fact that we get to do it together is absolutely amazing. So, I want to start off by introducing myself and telling you a little bit about my story. So, as long as I can remember, I have struggled with weight. I have done every fad diet that you can possibly think of. If there was a magic pill, I took it. If there was some magic drink to drink, I drank it. And I spent a good part of my life on this up and down weight loss roller coaster. I would lose some weight. I would celebrate with food, I would gain it back, and it was a very, very vicious cycle. So, 2007, I had my daughter, who is now 16, and I was starting a new teaching job. I was in a new school. I was 6 months postpartum with my first child, and I was probably 75 pounds overweight, just didn't know what to do, didn't know where to start. And a teacher who I had only met a month or two prior, she actually asked me if I'd be interested in doing a workout program with her after school. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So we started this workout program. It was hip hop abs on a DVD. I'm not sure if you ever did that one, but that was Sean T's first workout. I absolutely fell in love with him. I fell in love with his motivation, with his energy, with how I was feeling. And I continued doing that workout, losing a little bit of weight here and there, but still having that cycle of weight gain, weight loss, not feeling good about myself, never being confident, never being comfortable in my own skin. And this kind of went on for a little while until I found one of his next programs, which was insanity. And let me tell you, the word explains the program, but I was determined to do something and take control of my health. And at this point, I had moved over to a different school, and I decided that I was going to do these workouts immediately after school in my classroom on my TV before I had to leave and go pick up my kids, because that was the only time that I could fit it in. So I started doing this workout. I started watching what I was eating, and I was losing a little bit of weight, feeling better about myself. And during this time, I also started to have a love for fitness. And, there's all these different journeys and paths and people that kind of cross them. And I ended up getting into group fitness at the Y and finding that I really loved being up in front of the class. I mean, I was already a teacher, so I had a passion for teaching, but being up in front of the class, teaching workouts and helping other women feel good about themselves too. And I continued this for several years. I continued doing other beach body, now body programs. I did programs like 21 Day Fix in my living room. I did the portion fixed containers, which really helped me with my nutrition. And at the end of 2018, so you can see a lot of time has passed. At the end of 2018, a coach who I had been working with, doing a program with her, she approached me on Facebook Messenger and said, I think you would be really good at this. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. And she's like, I think you would be a really great coach. And did you know that Beachbody has coaches? And I was like, you know what? I don't really think so. Like, this doesn't sound like my kind of thing. And she's like, well, Shanti has a new program coming out in January 2019. You could just get a really good deal on a program and maybe check it out. And I was like, nope, not for me. A couple weeks passed. January 2nd, I sat down and talked to my husband about it because it was kind of like nagging at me. Like, maybe you should try it. What's the worst that could happen? And he kind of said the same thing to me. He's like, well, what are you going to lose from doing this? And I said, I mean, the money that I put in, which really wasn't a lot, and I was doing the workouts. He's like, well, then why not give it a shot? So January 3rd, I messaged her. I signed up that day to become a coach, and I didn't really know what that meant. I honestly had no idea whatsoever. But I went to my first live event in Pittsburgh 9 days later. And that changed everything for me. Being in a room with all of these people of different shapes and sizes, men, women, all different ages, different nationalities, from West Virginia and Ohio and Pittsburgh and just all over, who were coming together to celebrate each other and encourage each other. And they were applauding people for their weight loss and their stories and their success. And I came home and I said to Dave, this is what I'm meant to be doing. I finally found what I'm meant to be doing. And it has brought me to this point. And I've met so many incredible women along the way. I've been able to have an impact on their health journeys. In turn, have an impact on mine. I have earned trips that I've gotten to go on with my husband. I have earned prizes, changed our financial situation, and I've been able to do that on my own time frame and own terms. And I want to bring that to as many people as I can because I know this opportunity can truly bless people's lives. So let's go ahead and talk about why I partnered with Body. I really saw what they were doing for people because I saw what they were doing for me. They were changing my life with these products and these programs and the community. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of that. I could feel deep within me that I was changing for the better because I was leaning in to what the trainers were saying and how they were motivating me and the results that I was getting. The products and programs I loved, from as far back as hip hop abs to the ones that I do today. I mean, today in 2023, I'm actually doing a remake of the 21-day fix that I did back in 2014 in my living room. And so just to see how far they have come as a company and to see all of the programs they've created that can literally be for any fitness level whatsoever. Whether you want to do a low impact workout, whether you want to do a high intensity workout, whether you are looking to lift, do cardio, box, yoga, cycle, you name it, they have created it. And I absolutely love that. And they've created it with the absolute best trainers in the world. So you have these amazing workout programs paired with supplements that are going to help you reach your goals. And then you add on the layer of the nutrition programs that are going to help you with simple nutrition, no restriction, to help you to lose weight. But then they've also just added a mindset component, which is where it really starts. And I think it is the key to what people have really been looking for on their journeys. But the mission is what really stuck with me. And that is that they help people. They help people to feel good about themselves. They help people to love themselves. They help people to get the tools that are going to get them started on their journeys and have success. And that is why I've partnered with Body. So I want to talk about some hesitations that people have with getting started because I have them too. I've heard them all. I've even heard this first one from my husband repeatedly. And now he jokes because he sees what the business is actually about. But is this a pyramid scheme? Network marketing over the years has gotten a really bad reputation for being a pyramid scheme. But if you actually look into what one is, no product or programs or services are ever changing hands. With a pyramid scheme, essentially, one person is bringing people on to this team. These people are paying this person to be a part of this team, but they are essentially never getting anything in return for it. And that is simply not what direct sales is about. We are sharing programs and products with customers, clients, friends, family, they are in turn paying for those services just like you would if you would join a gym, if you would go get a massage, get your hair done, get your nails done. It's the same kind of thing. So, definitely not a pyramid scheme. Do I have time to do this? I have to tell you that if I have time to do this in my life, you have time to do this too. I am a full time high school English teacher. So I work 7 to 3, Monday through Friday. I teach at the Y group fitness classes 3 days a week. I have 3 kids, 16, 13, and 9, who are in competitive and travel sports. So they have something literally every day. And a lot of times, both of them have something every single day. And so my life is jam packed with a lot of things. But what I can tell you is this: you make this business work around your schedule. It is totally flexible to however you want to work it. So if I'm sitting at a baseball practice, I can work my business. If I am driving in a car somewhere, passenger, of course, I can work my business. If I am sitting at the pool in the summer with my kids, I can work my business. I can fit it in different pockets of time of the day whenever it works for me, and I can dedicate as much time to it as I want or as little time to it as I want because it's my business. I also want to mention that how far do I have to be in my journey? So, a lot of times people think, you know what, I haven't really lost enough weight, or I have so much weight to lose. I can't possibly help other people. But here's the thing: people connect with you. People relate to your struggles, to what you're going through, to your journey, because chances are they are going through the same thing. So, what I always say is just show up and be authentic. I have shared on more than one occasion, most recently, the beginning of this year, that I put on over the last like 4 previous months, probably 20 pounds, just gradually over time, over time, over time. And I was really unhappy with myself at the start of this year, but I shared that. And then I shared what I was going to do to move through that journey, to get back on track, to feel good about myself. And I'm telling you that people appreciate that way more than you showing up acting like you have it all figured out. So be messy on this journey because that is what it's about. And then the last thing I absolutely want to talk about that I think people are so nervous about is, do I have to have sales experience or a big social media following? The answer is no and no. When I started this, I didn't even have Instagram. In 2019, Instagram was absolutely a thing. I didn't have Instagram. I started an Instagram page then because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even have that. What do I do? I was on Facebook, but on Facebook, meaning I would share, kids' birthday parties, our trip to Disney. Like I was just sharing my life. I wasn't necessarily had this big following of people. And I certainly did not have sales experience. I mean, back in, let me think, would it have been 2006, I think it was, I attempted another direct sales job. I was working for a company called Beauty Control, and I'm not sure if you've ever heard of them, and they're actually out of business. But I essentially went into people's homes. They held a spa party, and I showed them how to use these different skincare products, different lotions, different makeup. And at the time, though, the thing about that is that I had to buy all of these products in order to sell out at the party. So I was always in the hole doing that. With this, you don't buy anything other than your own tools and products that you're going to use. Everyone else will purchase any products or programs through your website, and then Body is responsible for shipping directly to them. So you don't have to take care of that yourself at all. But as far as having sales experience, you don't need that either, because this is really about just sharing with people what is working for you. It's just like if you go to Target and you find this really great mascara, you turn around and tell your best friend, "Oh my God, this is the best mascara I have ever had. You have to go buy this." Or you go to a restaurant and you're like, "That is the best pasta I've ever had. You need to go check it out." That is what this is all about, sharing what has worked for you. And if you want more resources, we have an office filled with them that will give you any information you need on how to run this business, along with videos, training guides, you name it, it is in there. So, moving on, a day in the life. So, what do I do in my day? And what would you do in your day? First and foremost, and this is the most amazing thing because what company preaches this? Focus on your journey first. So you're being a product of the product. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your mental health. You're taking care of your physical health. You are, focusing on your nutrition, feeling good about yourself, working out, getting in movement. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn around and you're going to help other people get started on the journey. So maybe it is your spouse, maybe it's your sister, your mom, your best friend. Maybe it is, people that you work with, people in the PTA, people on your, daughter's gymnastics team, your neighbors, people you went to high school with. So you are going to help people get started on their journey by pointing them in the direction of tools that are going to give them the most success. And then we're going to take it one step further with this business, and you are going to help other people help people. So that is the really cool thing about building this business, is that I get to then turn around and someone, help somebody else, which what that does is it creates a huge ripple effect that can just give you this impact across so many hundreds upon hundreds of people that I couldn't directly impact myself. So that is what I love about this business. So, how do you make money? Because I'm sure you absolutely want to know that. So, this is a little bit about our compensation plan, and it can get pretty detailed, but I want to give you the basic information. So, for your commissions on programs and products, you're going to make anywhere between 25 and 40%, which is a huge commission that you get paid out every Thursday. And that's really awesome to wake up on a Thursday, open up your bank account, and see that you have earned money by helping people get started with their health and wellness. And that's a really awesome thing. And if you even look into any affiliate links from, let's say, product influencers, like about the mascara, if I joined a company and I was able to, send a link to somebody for them to use the mascara, a lot of times the percentage is really, really low that you actually get, kind of a kickback on. So you're earning 25 to 40% commission, which is huge. Then you have residual income. So let's say that you would help somebody, like you got started with something called a total solution pack. And what that's going to give you is a year of Body, which is our on-demand platform with hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of workouts. Think Netflix of fitness. You're also going to get our new body blocks, which are our 30-day workout programs that focus on either total body, lifting, cycling. Plus, we have these new super trainer blocks. And that is what I'm doing right now with the 21-day fix. You're going to get access to two of our nutrition plans, which are amazing. And you're going to get a month of supplements of your choice. Plus, you are going to get materials and resources to get you started immediately. So, on that, if you sold that to somebody, you would earn $70. Okay, which is really awesome that is the commission you're making for helping someone get started like you did. But then comes in residual income. So let's say your friend Jane bought this total solution pack and she decides to continue with her Shakeology order next month, month 2. You are now going to earn 25% of that next month. Let's say she orders it the month after that. You're going to continue getting that residual income from Jane's order in the month of April. So you can see how that can build up over time. But if you look at the graphic here, selling one total solution pack is going to earn you $70. If you sell 5 of those, so think helping 5 people, you're helping 5 people get started. You're going to earn $350 plus a $100 bonus, which is really awesome. Like, what could you do with $450 in a month? Like, that could change so many things. But let's take it one step further. Let's help 10 people get started with a total solution pack. You're earning $700 plus a $200 bonus. So that is $900. What would an extra $900 mean to you and your family this month? That's pretty significant. But we also have this awesome incentive going on right now that anyone who helps 10 people by hooking them up with a total solution pack, you're not only going to earn that $900, but you are actually going to earn a $500 bonus. That is crazy. Think of what you could do with that money. That is vacation money. That is college fund money. That is maybe 3 payments on a car money. That is life-changing money. And that is by helping people get started on their health and wellness journey. So, really cool. Okay, so what is our team goal? And this is something that I decided I wanted to come up with to help women on my team focus on this because I know that we can get really in our heads about, are we really helping people? Is this really for us? Like, what if I'm not doing it the right way? What if I'm going to fail? Well, this is what I want you to keep in mind. Our team goal is to help women make their health a priority through self love on their journeys while creating an impactful income and business, helping others to do the same. So, making your health a priority, self love, loving yourself, an impactful income. So, not only are you earning money, but the money you're earning is because you positively impacted someone's life. And that makes that earning so much more important to you when you know that it was the result of helping somebody. And then you're going to help other women build this business so that they can have the same success and fulfillment that you're having. So, what do you get when you join my team? So, immediately you will get a welcome email, which is right in the center there that says, Welcome to Team Savaco. So, what is Savaco? I just need to tell you. So, it actually comes from the Avatar movie, and Savaco in their land, in their language, means rise to the challenge. And I absolutely love that because I think we are all rising to the challenge every single day, in our lives, in our jobs, internally, with our kids, with our families, with friends. anything, I think we are constantly having to rise to the challenge and really make a conscious effort to positively move forward in our lives and not focus on, maybe failures of the past. So I'm really drawn to this word and I wanted to name my team that. In the circle there, when you click on that in the email, you will actually get a video that is going to cover three different paths that you can take as a body partner. So you're going to go ahead and watch that first, and then it'll actually take you through a few steps. It's going to tell you to email me back which with the path that you want to take so I can really help you get started. And then there's going to be something at the bottom here. It's this. It is a new partner checklist. So you are going to be able to dive right in immediately, having the resources you need to get started in this business and started having success right away. So, what our team provides. So, we can do weekly or bi weekly check in calls. I do those typically on Zoom, or we can actually get on the phone and talk. A one on one getting started right call. And you'll see in the previous training there that once you go through a series of steps, it actually says, contact me to get started on this one on one call. So we actually will sit down on that call and see what are your goals in this business. Like, do you want to earn a certain amount of money? Do you want to be able to pay for your product? Do you want to help a certain amount of people every single month? Do you want to earn a trip? So I will cover all of those things with you, and we will really dig deep into what your goals are so I can support you the best that I can. We have a Facebook team page with a ton of resources for you. There's a new mentorship that you will get to be a part of. I will create message pods if there are coaches that are pushing toward a certain goal. Or maybe I have a few new coaches starting at the same time. I kind of pair them together. So, this is something that you don't work on just on your own, but you're also working with other members of our team so that you can have support and success the entire way through. And then plus, we have a huge community that is going to support you and encourage you every single step of the way. So now it comes to social media. And I know that sometimes people get very nervous whether, they are going to be able to be successful with social media. This is what I say: share all of you, be authentic, share anything about yourself. You are not just a body partner. You are not just the products you use. You are not just the programs you do. You are uniquely you, and you want to share that. And you can share it any way that you want. And you can share it as little or as much as you want. But as you can see, like from some of my pictures, I am sharing me on the trip, my kids, my weight loss journey, dancing. This picture with my arm up in the air is right after a run on the beach. I'm sharing the women that I got to hang out with in Riviera Maya. Like, there are just so many things that I want you to feel that you can talk about in your social media, because people will relate to you. They'll relate to you as a mom. They'll relate to you in your job. They'll relate to you, if you have kids and you're struggling, or maybe you have a newborn at home and you're not sleeping. They're going to relate to everything that you put out there. And I want you to feel comfortable talking about whatever you want to share. Okay, so how is this opportunity going to change your life? First and foremost, at the end of the day, it is going to help you to make your health a priority. So if nothing else comes of this, you're making your health a priority. So maybe you're losing weight. Maybe you're just feeling better about yourself. Maybe you're feeling more comfortable in, your clothes or in a bathing suit or whatever the case is. But I think that is a pretty huge win, that you are going to make your health a priority at the end of the day. Number two, financial flexibility. So if you're a person like me, who we have two full-time jobs, but still feel like we're struggling when you factor in all of the sports fees and bills and tuition and payments that we have for travel baseball and competitive gymnastics and travel softball and high school sports and private lessons and all of those things, it is a lot of stress on our finances. And this has been able to alleviate that by allowing me to not have to find a second job outside the home, but be able to do this on my own timetable, which comes into time flexibility, and make this work for our family where I am bringing in extra money to help with that. So, financial flexibility and time flexibility are probably two of the most major things that this opportunity can provide for you. An encouraging community of like minded individuals. I can't stress enough to you that I have met the most amazing women since I started this in 2019. I would have never met these women. And some of them have now become some of my best friends. Some of them I feel like I've known my entire life. I spent, 5 days with them in Riviera Maya. And there are some that I never see because one, especially, she's actually my mentor. She lives in California. So we talk every day. We get on Zoom calls weekly, but I never actually see her in person. So it's really awesome being able to walk alongside these ladies who just are such rock stars in my eyes and really help to level me up. It it goes to show a lot about the people that you surround yourself with, and I truly believe when you surround yourself with like-minded, positive, encouraging people, your life is going to level up like it has never in your life. And then we're going to end with one of the fun things. You get to earn rewards like prizes and trips. Currently, when you hit certain goals, you get bonuses. $50, $75, all the way up to $200, $500. But you also get to earn a trip. Like the next trip that we're working towards earning right now is to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana next year, 2024. Um, Dave and I got to go on that trip that I earned for us last year. And it was absolutely amazing and absolutely incredible. And now we're talking about taking our whole family there next year. But I would not be able to do that if I didn't have this opportunity. There is no way that we could afford to take that kind of trip and go there if I wasn't able to earn it. And I was earning it from helping people. That is the coolest thing. You know, I sit back and think like I've been a high school teacher for 19 years, and the things that I've gotten as rewards has been like a backpack, an umbrella, a, to-go cup. But Body rewards you with a 5-day trip for you and a guest, and it's all inclusive, which is absolutely amazing. So that is something huge to shoot for. So, what now? So, the Turn Your Health into Your Wealth business mentorship open enrollment is starting today. So, doors are opening today, and you are going to have until April 28th to register for the enrollment process to decide that you want to partner with me in this business. And here's how you can get started. You can actually start by choosing your total solution wellness bundle, which is what I talked about before. And that is going to give you absolutely everything you need to get started. It's going to give you access to your workouts, to nutrition programs, to your supplements, to the mindset, to the community, to our Facebook accountability group. But it's also going to waive the initial business fee, which is $40, and that gets your business up and running. But what it's going to also do, it is going to give you access to your website. And that is what you will share with people when they are interested in finding out more about what you're doing. It is going to give you access to all of the resources that you need to start this business and really just open the doors to your own business. So for $199, not only are you getting all of the products and tools so that you can get started with your own goals, that is covering the startup of your business. And moving forward, the only thing that you're going to pay is a monthly business fee of $15.95. That is going to cover your website that is going to be set up for you. It's going to cover your customer service because we have amazing customer service that deals directly with us for our business so that we can navigate any problems that our customers might have. And it's also going to give you so many resources, tools, videos, training guides that are going to help you have the most success with this. So the monthly business fee of $15.95 is something that you will pay moving forward, and you can cancel that at any time. The mentorship is going to begin May 1st. So kick off May on a positive note, and you will absolutely, once you sign up for this, get that welcome email. So this is what I want you to imagine right now. And this is what I want you to think about. And if you want to close your eyes and think about it, do that. I want you to imagine if you could earn an extra $500 every single month for your family. What would you spend it on? What would you spend it on? Is it going to cover a car payment? Is it going to cover your student loan? Is it going to pay for your groceries? Is it going to go towards a vacation fund because you've never been able to afford a vacation for your family? Is it going to pay for your products? Is it going to pay for your kids' sports that maybe you're struggling to cover? Is it going to, let's think later in the year, cover your Christmas presents that you normally have to put on a credit card because you just don't have the money to cover it at that time? That's a significant amount of money that you can bring in every single month for your family. But what I want you to also imagine if you could finally get and stay consistent on your own health journey. How would you feel? How would you feel to have the tools to finally be successful, to stay on track, to not feel like you're that up and down yo yo dieter, all in, all out diet culture mindset? How would that make you feel? And then the last thing I want you to do is imagine if you could surround yourself with people who lift you up instead of tear you down. How would you feel? Because I know I've spent portions of my life surrounding myself with people that have been negative, that have been like energy suckers, that have just, had a really poor outlook on life. And those people brought me down. And when I started changing the table that I sat at and surrounding myself with people who were uplifting, supportive, and encouraging, my mindset and the way that I live life has changed. So, if this resonates with you in any way, the doors are now open to my new business mentorship, and you're invited to join. So, if this spoke to you and you could see yourself doing this, now is the time to send me a direct message and let's get you signed up. This is going to kick off on May 1st, and I am taking 5 women this month because I really want to be able to focus on you and your goals. I want to dedicate that time to a smaller group of women so that I can really help you get started and give you the attention you need to go after your goals, whatever they are. And I think you would be amazing at this, but you have to believe that this opportunity will change your life like it's changed mine. So the enrollment period is April 20th through April 28th. And all I'm asking for you to do is really think about the things that I talked about tonight. And if you're interested, if there's even a little part of you that knows that this is the thing that you've been looking for and knows that this can be life changing, then I want you to reach out. I want you to message me, and I want you to take this next step to do something that will change yours and your family's life. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to hearing from you.